Good morning from a beautiful sunny Thredbo. I'm Aurora from Rhythm Snowsports. I'm here with my crew from the shop. We've got Mick, the big dog. We've got Bob, the boot fitter. We've got Noni from Smiggins, Emily from Media, Bryn, the ring-in, and we've also got Tim. So Tim's from Carv. Carv is a digital ski boot liner that you put underneath your boot inner, and it will basically tune your technique while you're skiing, and it's going to give you real-time audio feedback of your skiing. So it's basically like a ski instructor inside your boot. We're going to give this a go today. We're all pretty good skiers, we hope, but what you've got to always remember is there's always room to improve. That's why we have ski instructors, but today we're going to try Carv. Let's get going.
I'm about to do my first run using Carv so it can assess my skiing and then give me some feedback.
In this mode, a skier skis normally down the slope and Carv tracks all your data inside the boots while you ski. It doesn't give any feedback on the run, but when you get onto a chairlift or a T-bar, Carv will come into your ears, give you some post-run feedback. And in that post-run feedback, it'll give you a tip of how you can ski better on the next run, and also a skier IQ, which is a rating of the last run.
We've just done a run down the Krakenback and we're heading up the Kosciuszko chair. It's just giving me some feedback, and it knows when you're going back up the chairlift. That's why it gives you your feedback then. It's told me I've improved from 12% to 21% in my edge ability. I don't know what that means necessarily, but I'm going to ask Tim when we get to the top and see what he says.
So your edge similarity is about 10% better, which is an improvement.
So after checking out our run analytics, we could then move on to the training mode to work on more specific parts of our ski technique. And for mine, that would be my edge similarity.
Okay, so the first run, I had too much pressure in the back of my heels, which, you know, is something that I do a lot. So that reminder was really good to get forward over my toes, move my balance forward. The second run, I isolated that I'd worked on that, and I'd moved from having 33% pressure in the front to 47%, so more of a balanced spread. So second run then was about isolating the outside pressure on my turns, so getting up on my edges a little bit more. Each run now I've progressed sort of incrementally. Focusing on the pressure at the moment, so I'm putting too much weight on my inside ski when I'm turning. So I've just progressed up to level 3, so I'm slowly getting the pressure on the outside ski. And she keeps telling me that I've got this, and I'm totally feeling it.
Just finished my first run with the Carv virtual ski coach. Giving me some really accurate, great feedback, saying that I need to keep more consistent forward pressure through my turn. I'm someone who normally free rides or skis in the park, so it's good to get this feedback on the groomers and improve my turns.
I'm currently doing some edging training, and every time I do a good turn, I hear a to let me know that I've done a really good turn.
So when I do the correct technique, it gives me a little reward of a beat. Oh! And I just had 16 beats in a row, so I'm at level 2. Hey!
So we're just about to finish up our day at Thredbo. I feel like we've all had a really good time. We've all learned a few things. We've used the free session mode. We got some real-time feedback, and then we were also able to check out our analytics afterwards to see how we did, what our ski IQ score was, and really see the improvement even just from an app. So
I actually came into this like super pumped about trying the product, because I've spent 40 odd years skiing, but I've always chased men around the mountains, so I've never really focused on my technique, and while I can get down anything, I always look really dodgy doing it. So it's a really nice opportunity to get some feedback without having to fork out for private ski lessons. And On days where you're skiing by yourself and you can take the time to listen to the feedback and then put that back in action, I reckon that these are going to pay for themselves in no time at all. I'm flipping loving them.